Okay, this is big deal right here. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakaha Kudash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. Shalom, Labakarim, Shah, Yasha Allah, that's peace. To the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom to you and your families in this time of serious danger and collapse, of the second Rome. Now, this is this girl's in real estate. This came up on my feed. I seen her around before. I never really dived in fully. But I know she's in real estate. This is her channel right here. Ashley Pickens. And what she's going to go over is a few numbers in the real estate game. And this is for all you, because there's always a nigga talking about, I'm a home owner. I just bought 15 properties and I got tenants. Your American dream is now became a nightmare. The American dream of home ownership, of becoming a landlord, and you got to focus on this, because you got a lot of unfunded liabilities that's out here, hard hits that the bank are taking. And this is more going to go into that MOTB system, because once that housing market crash, man, you saw what happened in 2008, and they just put a Band-Aid over that. So all this is happening at once. Wait till you hear these numbers here. Not just the people that got a home, just people that's renting. Babylon is going through it. These Americans, they walking around gassed up off coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and hitting the liquor store every few hours for a reason. Because it's getting serious. To pay for a 2-bedroom is damn near $4,000 in certain communities. They're selling you colonial homes for almost damn near $1 million. So the struggle, the chaos is serious with Babylon right now, man. We're going to listen to this video and look at these numbers. And this is a sign that this place, this is it. This is the edge. And this is more of what the bankers need to flip the system.
We would have a much better idea of what's going on in our distressed housing market for sure, right? So, for context, I've been following these numbers. February 2022, we had 5.2 million homeowners behind on their mortgage. February 2023, we had 3.8 million homeowners behind on their mortgage. And right now, this is for February of 2024. Hopefully new March numbers come out. This is April. Today's April 8th. So we should get March numbers. Well, we won't get March numbers until May, right? So, housing insecurities, okay? So it says that approximately 11.6% or 5.3 million renter households were behind on their rental payments, up slightly from 11.4% or 5.2 million 1 year ago.
So basically, she's just going from 2020, the pandemic, up to now, and this was like maybe over 30 days ago this video was shot. So we in May right now. So you can imagine the numbers for April. So it's just steadily going up month by month, year by year. More people are not paying on their mortgage, which is a dead pledge, and they're not paying rent, whether they have it or not, whether, Section 8 is covering it. That's what we call it up here in Jersey, Section 8. Other, government funded programs in different states around Babylon got different names. But what's happening is the people is just not paying. People who don't have it. They don't have it. And if they do got it, they buying food because the food prices are through the damn roof. Babylon's done.
Now, so we've got 5 million renters behind. What does that mean for landlords? That's what I keep thinking, right? Because most of these investors are like smaller investors with 1 or 2 properties, right? And they're relying on people to pay the rent each month, right? So we've got 5.3 million renters that have not paid. And a lot of these people haven't paid since like COVID, you guys, seriously. So an estimated 4.7% or 2.2 million renter households feared eviction was imminent in the next 2 months, which is up 4.1% or 1.9 million year over year. Okay, let's move on to homeowners and mortgages. You guys, and I have been working with homeowners, you guys. Y'all, the last 4 people that called me who are in foreclosure, behind on their mortgage, they just bought in 2019, 2020, 2022, and 2023. You guys, within the last 4 years, already in foreclosure. The lowest amount that I have seen as far as like past due, the lowest amount was $17,000 past due. And the most I have ever seen is $76,000 past due.
Do you hear that? This is Babylon. Everybody's living off their credit card. You know? People are fumbling the ball. They got themselves in deep water. They can't get out. The interest rate, the feds keep moving it. This is, signifying how the dollar is done. So when the currency, the flow of the current, once that's broken, everything dies that's in the sea, man. And the currency of Babylon, let's get it, is done. This is Isaiah 24:10. This is NLT. The city whites in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders. Mobs gather in the streets crying out for wine, but this ain't the wine you drink. This is the information of what's going on. The Lord refers to what we have here, this doctrine, as wine. That's one of the parables in the scriptures. You got good wine and you got bad wine. That bad wine, when you go into, matter of fact, let me get it. When you go into Revelations here, this is the bad wine, and this is what Babylon is drunk off right now. This is the bad wine. This is Revelations 17:1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show you unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. And this is America, and the waters represent the people, with whom the kings of the earth, all the other nations, have committed fornication. And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So that's that bad wine, and that's what everyone's drunk off, that American dream. But now that's coming to an end, and then people gonna be looking for this good wine. Mobs gather in the streets crying out for the wine, the good wine. They want the answers. They want to know what's going on. But the Lord about to remove this whole internet, the way videos are being done, the Akim going out to the streets, teaching, all that's about to be removed. So it said, mobs gather in the streets crying out for wine. Joy is turned into gloom. These people are seeing gloom. You heard what she said? You heard them numbers? Gladness has been banished from the land. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. And mirth, your happiness, your partying in Babylon, the mirth of the land is gone, man. This is your housing market. This is your housing market right here.
That's like 4 years. That's 5 years. Some of these people have never even paid. Like, one guy bought at the end of 2022, and I guess he made maybe the first 2 payments.
Damn.
But he owed like $35,000. Like, he didn't pay, like, literally after he got the house. No, and there's no judgment from me. No judgment. You know, it's just when I see these numbers and I see how many people are behind, and I know that these numbers have not changed since COVID. Nobody, I always say this, nobody ever calls me 3 months behind. I have never, ever had anybody call me 3 months behind. Everybody who calls me is at least a year or 2 years behind on their mortgage. And I always say, I know this video is supposed to be about numbers, but this is also me, and I'm telling you what I see, right? Don't forget, foreclosure, COVID protection ended at the end of November, you guys. It ended at the end of November. So literally nobody is protected but veterans right now. And I had a lady call me an hour before her auction, y'all. An hour before her auction, right? And was like, and she said it, she's like, I can't believe I even waited this long. She's like, I'm such an idiot for waiting this long. And our house went up for auction. And she had been living in it 15 years.
Woo! Babylon is done. There's no healing for this place, and this is for you. It's for you 2/3 out there, man. You on the fence. You thinking that what we see, the men in the Lord, are crazy, like we wasting our time or something. No, you wasting your time, fool. If this is Jeremiah, let's see here, Jeremiah 51 verse 8. Just read it. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Can she be healed? Can we put a stop to this? What's going on with the homes where you got to live? Your shelter? Can you heal this? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone to his own country. That's the other nations getting up out of here. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up unto the sky. So the Lord is in many ways breaking this whore down. He breaking Babylon the Great down. You hear it. People, 2-3 years. This is going to add more to the anger, more to the chaos. And mind you, those migrants coming across the border, they flooding them with $2,000-$3,000 a month, UN cards and cell phone, and housing them in your children's schools, your churches, and they paying them more than they paying your average American. What you think is going to happen? What you think is about to happen when the Lord speed this up and you looking at a crisis like this, man? Now you tell me, if the men of the Lord is bugging, if we just some maniacs, some weirdos, then you tell me what the hell is going on, man. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, Shalom.